mighty WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Good morning. This is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with your weather forecast. Today, you can expect mostly sunny conditions with highs near 50. So mostly clear overnight with lows around 25. For Thursday, it's going to be sunny with highs near 55. So mostly clear overnight with lows around 30. For Friday, you can expect partly cloudy conditions with highs near 65. It's going to be partly cloudy overnight with lows around 40. And now is your weather forecast here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Good morning to you, everybody.
Yo, wake up!
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Time to celebrate Hump Day.
I bust my hump every day.
It is Wednesday.
Hump Day, am I right, buddy?
Halfway through the week.
Gosh, it is. Time flies, doesn't it?
Thank God it's Wednesday.
It's showtime.
It's showtime indeed right here on this Wednesday morning. What a beautiful Wednesday morning we've got cooking this morning. Six. Where did I get 6? I looked up and saw, today is December the 6th.
Oh.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, Todd, you know me.
That's it.
Me and you have it tough because we always have to hit everything cold, don't we?
Yep.
Everybody else, when they come in, they're warmed up.
I got a guy, he watches on YouTube, and he said, I see y'all in there prepping for your show. And I said, no, you see me on there playing a video game on my phone, and Tracy eating breakfast is what you're seeing. I said, you don't see us prepping. I said, our prep is we turn the mics on and start talking.
Sometimes you can't tell when we don't prep.
I mean, we could say, oh, yeah, we're studying hard.
Yeah, we are.
We're prepping. Oh,
yeah,
absolutely. 40 degrees outside the studios here at the Whiteside Tower Complex from the 82nd floor. Sweet Bee, that's the Blue Room. See Ricardo, he'll bring you all the way up to the 82nd. I hadn't mentioned Ricardo in a while.
I know, that has been a while.
I think he was getting too much publicity.
I think he was getting his feelings hurt because you've not mentioned him.
Well, he don't like the limelight, so he kind of chills.
He just likes to be in the back. He likes just to be on in the back scenes.
Oh, yeah, he just
opening the doors
he does his job, and that's it. Sly checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning, Sly.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sly's out off early this morning in the truck. Boy, it's not even light yet.
I'm telling you, he's out getting breakfast.
No, he's probably parked somewhere eating breakfast. What he's doing. No, I'm just kidding, Sly.
Oh, you work. We know you work hard for the town.
Sly's a hard worker.
He does.
He works for my boy Tony Toms over there. You know Tony?
I don't.
Tony Toms is a good friend of mine. I met him back years ago when I took auto body classes over at ICC with my brother. Tony was in that class helping a friend of ours, helping a friend of his, Chad, work on a vehicle, and that's how I met Tony.
Oh.
Tony's he works for the state, operates a tow company. So anytime if my brother's not available to come get me when I break down, I have to call Tony.
Oh, he's your second. Yeah, there you go.
Tony.
It always pays to have a backup.
Yes, so. And then if Tony don't call, I call Jimmy Lee.
Yeah.
So I got 3 in a row.
You got a long list, don't you?
That's right. There's a live nativity scene coming up this weekend. Y'all people should go check out.
Well, it's actually going to be a live outdoor Christmas drama at Montford Cove Baptist Church, and that is on Cove Road in Union Mills. It's actually going to be Saturday, December 16th.
Oh, dude, that's next weekend.
Yeah, it's next week, but we'll start talking about it so everybody can make their plans. It's going to be from 6 to 8. And it's weather permitting, so if it rains, probably not going to do it. So
it's going to be great weather for those folks. We're going to go ahead and call it now.
And of course, if you want to make plans, of course, again, that's Saturday, December 16th, 6 to 8 at Montford Cove Baptist Church on Cove Road in Union Mills. So you might want to make plans to visit that.
That's right. Chad Medford checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chad's on his way to work this morning. He took a week off from Albania, and now he's
Yeah.
back. He went to Albania over the weekend driving
Must
taxi.
be
over there.
nice.
Yeah, he's getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure that time change is
Well,
probably.
yeah, you know that he
Probably
got
different
jet
for him.
lag and all that good stuff.
Or has he got Albanian lag?
Could be. Creighton Loveless checking in. Good morning.
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 You got to wave up here.
That's right. We changed this.
Yeah,
We changed
we're used
it.
to seeing the
Yeah, we're used to seeing it set on top of it.
this you can't see it, but I'm going to point down here. This monitor down here used to be where the camera sat.
Yeah.
So you waved at the monitor, but now it's up here.
You know, once
it's mounted up high.
we're old,
We're-
we do things. It's hard to break habits.
So, I'm my wife
Yeah.
and my son yesterday. I asked them to do something for me, and they were so sweet. They actually did it.
Aw.
Now, see,
Well.
by the time I get off in the evenings,
Yeah.
by the time I get home and eat supper, it's dark.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I do my lights and those my house and the Christmas lights that I
Right.
sync the music and all.
Uh-huh.
They got my lights set up for me yesterday.
Aw.
Wasn't that so
That
nice?
is so sweet of it. They are. You got a
And
sweet
she's
family.
my wife's gonna try to finish those up today. So hopefully by the weekend, maybe Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night,
Good.
people can come by my house and watch the Pea Ridge Light Show. As I call
the
it.
Pea Ridge Light Show.
I did scale
Equestrian
back.
Center, eat your heart out.
Yeah, don't go there. Mine's free unless you want to give me something. $5, you know. But yeah, last year I had to. I actually sold my entire show. I got so mad at it because everything was breaking down. All my lights were breaking down, and I was just getting so frustrated with it. And
Out of anger,
yeah,
you just
I
sold
did
it
that. I
all.
was like, I'm done with
We
it.
do stuff like that, don't
So I decided to go a whole different route. So now I've got a 12-foot mega tree.
we? Wow.
It's 12 foot tall, 16 strands. It's a half circle, and I've got my house decorated
Right.
in columns. So I've went smaller, but kind of more.
Right.
And you know, next year I'm going to add a couple more props and stuff like it. You know, just kind of easing into it. I didn't want to go just full out everything I had, but you know, yeah. So I think the mega tree will be a definite.
You know, I have seen on YouTube where all these families in these neighborhoods would have not really wars, but you know,
Christmas
try to
light wars, yep.
outdo each other with the Christmas lights.
Oh,
And the way they're
absolutely.
synced together with music, it's pretty neat.
And there's one guy, if you ever go to YouTube, look up Tom Betgeorge, Betgeorg. Tom
Okay.
Betgeorge. He's like the innovator
Oh, really?
of this. He is absolutely. He comes up. He was the first one I seen to use drones in his home light show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually used drones, 400 drones. I don't know what this guy does, but it must be. He must make some killer money. 'Cause them drones ain't cheap. Them lights ain't cheap.
No.
Them controllers ain't cheap. And
He just has a love for
oh yeah,
decorating for
he
Christmas,
loves it.
doesn't he?
He loves it. And it's got to be something you love.
No, he's just
doing.
trying to outdo his neighbor. That's it.
Look, no,
He wants to outdo the neighbor.
No, the neighbors are trying to outdo him. That's what it is. This year he incorporated flamethrowers in his show for Halloween. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. 9 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our Wednesday morning call around report. Check in with our points around the county, find out what's been happening. We'll do that after you hear this Chronicle of the Old West. Dakota lives there.
In the Oklahoma Territory back in 1896, a gang robbed a bank. Nothing new for that time and location. So, Deputy Sheriff Alfred Lund, an ever-conscientious lawman, put together a heavily armed six-man posse to track down the outlaws. On December 4, Lund and his posse discovered the bad guys hiding in a wooden shack. With the shack surrounded, Lund called out, "Throw up your hands!" Until the moment Lund yelled out, everything was going well. But then the outlaws answered his demand with a burst of gunfire. Immediately, the number of members of Lund's posse was cut in half as 3 of them turned tail and ran. But Lund stood his ground, and when the dust settled, there were 3 casualties. One of the outlaws was killed, another wounded. Although he was taken into custody during the ensuing confusion, he was able to escape. The 3rd casualty was a cow, which caused a bit of amusement among the locals. But Alfred Lund felt certain the day would be saved because, upon examining the dead outlaw, Lund discovered he was missing 3 fingers. Wanted bank robber Dynamite Dick Clifton had 3 missing fingers, and he also had a reward on his head of $3,500. So Deputy Sheriff Lund packed the dead outlaw back to town, all the time figuring where and how he would spend his reward. Fortunately, Lund had only spent the money in his head because the dead man wasn't Dynamite Dick, but another man by the name of McGregg, with no reward on his head. I'm not sure what happened to Alfred Lund, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gave up chasing bad guys. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
"11 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department to get that report from them. With us is Deputy Fleming. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. What's on that report for us this morning?
Well, in the last 24 hours, we've had 12 arrests. We've got a total of 184 inmates at the Rutherford County Detention Center. Our Rutherford County 911 Communication Center received 163 calls for service in the past 24 hours. Got a couple reports here for arrests. Ashley Katrina Fry of Rock Road was arrested yesterday for possession of stolen goods. And Joseph John Hetrick of 171 Hines Road was arrested for possession of a stolen motor vehicle. That's all I got for you today.
Deputy Fleming, we appreciate the report. Have a great day. Most of all, be safe.
Yes, sir. You do the same. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Fleming with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to move over to 911 Communications Center after you hear this.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
13 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Garcia with us from the 911 Communications Center. What do you have on that report for us this morning?
Okay, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 541 911 and administrative calls, which consisted of 76 for emergency medical services, 163 for the Sheriff's Office. We got 118 for Forest City, 43 for Rutherfordton, 2 for Lake Lure, 103 for Spindale. And for fires, Bills Creek had a brush fire, Cherry Mountain had a brush fire, Cliffside had smoke and non-structure, Ellenboro had a brush fire, and Forest City had a structure fire and a motor vehicle crash, also with a brush fire. And that's all we've got.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Garcia with that report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. And don't forget the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center and the Sheriff's Department report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who carries his brain in his hand because he likes to show it off. Great Lovelace.
Thank you.
Is your brain prettier than all the rest of ours?
I don't know.
Ours are just little. You could just see yours better. That's what it is.
Let me tell you, Creighton's innate ability.
Yeah.
If you ask him about something, he may not know it.
Right.
Granted, he may not know it.
True.
By the time you talk to him next time,
he will know.
He will. Absolutely.
I love learning new things.
Absolutely. We share a common interest in Star Wars.
Yes, I know that.
So
yes,
there's some things that Creighton will ponder my mind about because I'm a Star Wars junkie.
Yeah, we all.
You know,
everybody knows.
I went over to matter of fact, I went over to Hobby Lobby the other day, and they've got all their wall decor Star Wars 50% off.
Oh, really?
So I found me a little Star Wars logo lamp, and I was like, oh yeah, I get that for $10.
Oh heck!
So I get to the counter. It's not half off.
Of course. Why does it always happen that way?
I was like, wait, it was in the half off section. So she calls another young guy.
It was in the wrong
there.
place.
She calls another young guy over there, and he's like, "Oh, Star Wars," and I was like, "Yep," and he's like, "No, that's not half price." And she said, "Do you still want it?" And I was like, "Look, I've spent so much money on Star Wars at this point. Another $20 ain't gonna hurt nothing." So,
but why does it always have to be that way? You'd think they would have still honored it since it was in there, you know. But
I will be going back though because I have some Christmas presents in mind.
Yeah.
Not for Creighton though. Not for Creighton.
For me?
Well, you would know what to do with Star Wars stuff. You give it back to me.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
I'd re-gift it.
That's a great idea. I could give Tracy a Star Wars something, and then wait a year, and she'll give it back to me.
That's right.
That'll guarantee me a Christmas
Let's
gift.
do that and see if it works.
Creighton, today is St. Nicholas Day.
It sure is. Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
He was Tracy was reading out some of the things he's a patron saint of, and I was like,
well,
my gosh, he's got the whole aura covered.
You know, he was born March 15th, 270.
In the year 270.
In the year died December 6th in the year 343.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
And you know, one of the things that they said that he did, there was a poor man and his 3 daughters that were living, and so they were, in danger of maybe being sold into slavery or prostitution, or basically they just couldn't get married. And so Nicholas, being wealthy, he for 3 nights he supposedly dropped 3 bags of gold down the chimney.
Yes.
And so they could have their dower, and so they could get married. And so later, pawnbrokers actually adopted those 3 bags of gold as the 3 balls of the pawnbroker.
Yep.
Of their symbol.
Funny you mentioned that. Today is also National Pawnbroker Day.
Huh.
It sure is.
Yeah.
St. Nicholas is tied to all the pawn shops.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. That's it. So yes, when somebody says, "Was Santa Claus real?" say, "Absolutely."
Yeah, absolutely.
He sure was.
Well, Creighton, tell us all about SDO.
Well, today is the 340th day of the year, and there are 25 days left, which means Christmas is even closer than it was before. Meanwhile, down at SDO, Chief Bailey said that all is quiet, and it has been for the past few days, so that's a good thing. Birthdays and anniversaries, there are none to report. As far as events, it is Wednesday, and that means most of our area churches will be having their midweek services at either probably 6 or 7. I know at Danieltown we have Q&A at 6, and then our worship at 7. So surprise your preacher and head on out to church tonight, and I know you'll be glad you did. Meanwhile, West Point Church, coming up this weekend, they're going to host a live nativity December 9th to the 10th, from 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. Also, folks, you can email your birthdays, anniversaries, and events to sdoevent@gmail.com. And today in the district, it looks like it's going to be sunny with a high of 52. Tonight, clear skies, low of 25. It's getting back down in those digits. I guess we'll have 1 degree per day that is left in this year tonight. Sunrise is coming up in 1 minute at 7:21 a.m. Sunset will be at 5:14. Kind of been stuck on 5:14 of late. The moon today is in the last quarter phase, and the signs today, well, they moved into the rains, and the moon is still in the dark phase. And, guys, that's about all I got to report on St. Nicholas Day.
All right, Creighton, we appreciate it and hope you have a great Wednesday. Tell all them little kids at school that I said hello from the radio guy.
Oh, and tell them Tracy said hello, too.
That's right.
I'll be glad to. I'll give them a huzzah, my children.
Huzzah, my brother.
Yeah. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. Huzzah.
That's right. Teach her well, Todd.
See you, Creighton. Have a good one.
All right, y'all too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Creighton, with that report from the SDO Fire District, going to move over and check in with Chris Melton up in the Chimney Rock Fire District. Jonna Prescott checking in with us on the YouTube. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, Jonna, I know what day it is.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
That's right, it's
Hump day.
Yeah.
What?
Here we go.
Hump day, yeah.
Yeah. Jonna, that's for you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Found out Chris is actually on vacation. I guess that's why he wasn't answering his phone.
He forgot to let us know.
Yeah, well,
he said he was, said he's had all these things trying to get, and he's on a cruise.
When you're Chris, I can understand. You got things to do, people to see, places to go.
When you've got to go on a cruise, we're the last on your list.
Oh, absolutely. By all means, don't.
He had all these other things in mind.
If you're going on a cruise, don't think you have to call me and tell me.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I know. Sometimes, people do things and they don't tell me. Like Steve Ernest, he wants to go jump in the bouncy houses. I think Steve's actually already bounced in the bouncy houses. He's just not telling.
He's just keeping it a big secret.
Well, I can do many talents, and but very limited on my abilities. What's that? Jack of all trades, jack of all jokes.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. So no, that would not look good.
I could see Steve jumping in the bouncy house and perhaps losing his balance and going off to one side, and then the whole bouncy house flip over.
Oh,
it would definitely happen if you did that to me.
Yeah.
If I got in there.
They'd probably call the bouncer while I was bouncing to remove me from that piece of equipment. And I could see the kids flying up in the air. Yeah, further than the parents really wanted to would be jumping up and down.
I get one good bounce, and all of a sudden that seam that they've been worried about will rip, and then the bounce house will flatten, and they'll have to cut me out of that thing. I have to use the jaws of life to get me out of that thing.
They'll be going clean up on aisle 3.
And the insurance company refused to pay because I broke the rules.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
So that wouldn't work. So if we were looking to get a new bounce, well, actually they're all pretty new. So they're pretty cool. I mean, so yeah, I did take the selfie with it, but I was standing at a distance from it. So I just want to make that clear.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. We'll take your word for it.
Well, Steve, tell us what's going on up that way.
Yes, sir. We are really focused in on our weekend show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But also Thursday, we do have skating. It starts at 3 p.m., the ice skating. And, man, it's getting cold enough to really skate, isn't it? So, and it's there's some snow flurries out this morning. I've seen a couple over here at the end of our county, the north end of the county. So where I'm at right now, I'm getting ready to go to work. But, so we're getting ready to stroke up those fire pits and the music and all the entertainment that goes with it. So we're just gearing up for the light show and and up ahead this weekend. So we're promoting it real strong, and hopefully we'll get some folks out to come out and see what we're all about, because there's acres and acres of lights that our maintenance team put up over a couple month period. So come out and see it, because it's really a quality show. So, and that alone is a reason to come. And when we come in and go through that light show, you don't have to pay no parking fee to come in to see the rest of the entertainment. So that's on the house. So come in and see the light show, and then just come on and park wherever you want. Well, almost anywhere you want, and enjoy the rest of the entertainment, because we got tons of entertainment all around our facility.
Go look for Steve Ernest and get in a bouncy house with him.
There you go. Maybe we'll do some pictures.
That's right.
Okay.
Steve, we appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Steve Ernest for that report from the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Let us know what's happening over in the Polk County area. And we're going to move over to DeVern Upton and Bostic after this.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
26 minutes after 7 o'clock, DeVern Upton with us from the Bostic Fire District. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing wonderful.
Doing good on a Wednesday.
How's everything over in the Bostic area?
It's going good. We have a temperature of 40 degrees. Fire department had no calls. Food boxes will be given out at Chase Ministry today from 9 to 10:30 there on Chase Highway. We have one birthday. Well, it's really two because they're twins, Jacob and Jenna Whitener. And Tracy, will you put that in the drawing?
Yeah, go ahead. Who was that again?
Jacob and Jenna Whitener, they're twins.
Jacob and Jenna Whitener. I sure will. I'm doing it right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And don't forget to go by Washford store and get you candy for Christmas, and then come on down to Bostic and check all her flowers out. And ride through our little town here in Bostic and see our beautiful town. The lights, they're really pretty. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
I stopped by Bostic Florist the other day, and I tell you, those girls in there are so good. That place is beautiful, isn't it? She's got some of the prettiest things in there. It was like walking into a winter wonderland, just walking through there. It's
really is. It smells so good in there.
It does, and they're gifted in there. They really are.
They are. So everyone needs to go by there and check that out.
Yep, they surely do. Sure do.
Well, DeVern, we
y'all have a wonderful day.
You do the same, DeVern. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
DeVern Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District. Go check out the little town of Bostic. They've got, for a small town, they've got some beautiful Christmas lights. I must admit.
I've never been through there.
Squares that are lit up where the train is.
Yeah,
oh,
I've got to go through there when it's dark.
Go over and check it out and take you some pictures. You won't be disappointed. Moving to Robbie Samuel Mount Vernon after you hear this from Legendary Ford.
Sis Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford. Still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
Yeah.
Hello, neighbors.
Yeah, hello, neighbors. That's right. That's what he says, isn't it?
Won't you be my neighbor? Speaking of neighbors,
have y'all seen the movie?
What?
I have not.
I have not.
I haven't. Is it good?
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't seen it. It's got Tom Hanks. He's playing Mr. Rogers.
Really?
They say it's really good.
Yeah,
I've heard that Tom Hanks has disappointed me.
Yeah, he's a little different.
I used to like him. I don't know what happened. We won't go there.
Wilson.
Yeah.
He chased that volleyball around, I know, out there shipwrecked or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Robbie, what's going on this morning? Anything?
Well, not a whole lot. I mean, Rutherford assisted Spindale with a possible structure fire yesterday evening, but we got canceled with that one, so that was a good thing. Wasn't nothing to it. Don't sound like much anyway on our end. I don't know exactly what Spindale had, but it sounds like they had a little bit of issue, but at least the house didn't burn down. And we did have a control burn. Somebody called in and checked out. Hudlow had a medical call, and just want to wish one of our junior firefighters, today's one of his birthdays. It's Ryan Whitesides. He turned 16-year-old today.
Ryan?
We'll try to get them driver's license.
Oh, Lord. Look out.
Well, we'll put him on our birthday list. Ryan Whiteside?
Yeah, Ryan Whiteside.
We'll embarrass him.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Ryan. We won't.
He listens to us every morning, or used to, with him and his daddy. So
Yeah.
hopefully they're listening.
Well, good. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan. Hope you have many, many more.
Yeah, he's a good kid, that's for sure. It's hard to. He really get on that a minute. We do have a junior program, and those guys and girls that's on that, they really put they put 110% in everything they've done in that program.
That is so good that there's still kids that want to do that.
Yes, it is. It's very true. They've learned a lot, especially when it comes to a lot of things. So
Now,
I'm very proud of them. I know a lot of folks are.
Have all your kids, or have they participated in the junior fire? Are they part of that?
3 of them have.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Of course, Kinley, she's not old enough yet. But,
Yeah.
But 3 of them. Chloe's currently in it now. And Tyson and Quentin, they started it when they was in high school and came through, and now Chloe's in there. But now Tyson and Quentin both, one of them works in Asheville, one of the other works at Kings Mountain Fire Department.
Okay.
So they made careers out of it.
Yeah.
Whether they stick with it or not, I
That's
don't know.
great.
But if not, they'll at least be a volunteer, and that's the good thing, because like I've mentioned before, volunteers is the backbone of the fire service in this county.
It really is. That makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But I don't really have a whole lot to report. I think, like I said, with the parades behind us now and everybody getting ready for Christmas and Christmas dinners and.
Oh, speaking of that time of the year, I came home the other day. I don't remember, Sunday evening, maybe, kind of late, and I turned the TV on, and Frosty the Snowman was on. Love watching those old. And I told Karen, I said, you know what? I haven't seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer this year.
I think it came on one.
And it came on right after Frosty.
Did it?
And I kicked back like a kid, like I'd never seen it before and watched it. But if you'll notice, I have noticed this.
What?
There are 2 different endings to
really?
Rudolph. You may not have noticed it, but I was watching Rudolph last year, and there was an extra scene in there, and I was like, what?
Really?
So I kind of did some research, and what it was cut for time on television. And at the end of it, you know, when Santa leaves with the sleighs and the reindeer and
the Misfit toys.
Yep, headed to the Misfit Toy Island. It usually cuts at that point to a commercial, comes back to the Misfit Island.
Right.
There's a scene where, what's his name with the axe?
Oh
man,
with the axe. Oh, Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius.
Yukon Cornelius.
He comes outside. He's following the sleigh, and he runs outside, and he throws his axe up in the air.
Really?
And it lands, and he licks it like he does,
Yeah.
and he finds what he's looking
Really?
for, which is a peppermint mine. I was like, I don't remember seeing that
We've been
before.
deprived all of our lives.
So I think the newer showings of Rudolph has that little extra little scene in there where Yukon Cornelius finds his peppermint mine.
I always thought he was looking for gold.
Nope. Looking for a peppermint mine.
Oh, my goodness.
And he finds it right there at Santa's castle. So
all these years, and we find out the truth. Isn't it amazing how things just open up all these years later?
Of course, my favorite's the Bumble.
Yeah.
I love the Bumble.
You know, me and Mama were sitting last night watching TV, and she said, I wish they would show my favorite, and my favorite too is Charlie Brown Christmas. I love
you know why
that.
They don't show that anymore, don't you?
Yeah, because it's about Jesus.
No.
Why?
It's got nothing to do with it.
What is it?
Apple bought it, and they won't let it go on broadcast television. You have to subscribe to Apple to watch it.
Is that? No, I thought it was because it had that little scene in there from the Bible.
Got nothing to do with that.
I got
Apple.
the DVD if you need to borrow
Apple.
it.
Yeah.
Apple bought it.
I might get that from you, so me and Mama will just watch we'll just have a whole night of it.
I'm sorry, but even if I did buy it,
yeah,
I would let it go on network.
I know.
That's what happened to. That's why you don't see the Great Pumpkin. That's why you don't see a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. That's why you don't see a Charlie Brown Christmas, because Apple bought the rights to it and they won't let them broadcast.
You know, it makes me want to take this Apple phone and just throw it absolutely across the road.
I hate Apple products.
Well, it's a money thing. Like you said, it's a money thing. You got to subscribe to their TV to watch stuff.
And it's so sad because, and we used to watch all that stuff when we were little. I mean, we had 3 channels, ABC, NBC, and CBS. And they would, we didn't have, they didn't pay to watch it. It's just a big old mess.
No. Well, and you got to think, too, speaking of that, a lot of folks don't have regular TV no more. It's, they're either subscribing to these apps on their phone or on the TV.
Streaming.
You're right.
And so I guess, and I'm not taking up for Apple by all means, but I think a lot of these companies see the opportunity to buy this stuff up, and that's what's going to maybe give them their subscription. People want to subscribe to that.
It all comes down to greed.
Oh, absolutely.
It all comes down to greed. That's what it is.
Yep. You're exactly right. But like I said, I've got the DVD set with all 3 of those movies.
Hey, we should have a movie night.
Have a movie night.
And have everybody come over and we get popcorn and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Show all these old child films that we used to watch.
Let Robbie buy us all some gifts.
And
we could all do Dirty Santa.
No, just let Robbie buy the gifts.
Yeah.
No, Todd will be fine. I could bring you your Star Wars gift back.
There you go, that I've already bought. Yeah.
See, it'd just be a jolly old Christmas.
Exactly.
People could get my size 9mm that I fit. So hey, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. I got
Robbie,
excited there for a minute.
We appreciate you, Robbie. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Robbie.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks,
all right,
Robbie.
bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We are going to check in with Sue Price, Sunshine Cherry Mountain, after this.
No way.
I'm here to rock the holidays with Bark Mobile. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Pure.
OMG, Santa. Red leather is totally trending.
You sound like my elves. You can also get 2 lines with unlimited data for just $35 a month each.
Okay, slay, Santa.
Slay on.
Bark Mobile rocks the holidays. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offers expire January 7th, 2024.
Thank you.
7:37 or 23 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything over that way?
Happy Wednesday.
Morning over here. Yeah. I'm seeing the sunshine now hitting the top of the trees, so it's going to be a pretty day, looks like. That's good. Well, let's see. The fire department had a brush fire. Now, I believe they canceled the burning ban, but if you're going to be burning, you better be careful because several departments have had brush fires. So we didn't get all that much rain. You still need to be careful about the fires. And let's see, on my church calendar for Duncan's Creek, I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries. On my personal calendar, I've got Eli Yelton. So I hope you have a good day. Fairview birthday calendar has Gracie Jenkins, and of course they got Eli on their calendar. And an anniversary for Charlie and Janice Weinhammer. And in my announcements, Fairview Baptist Church Christmas program will be on the 17th at 6:30 p.m. They'll be going caroling on the 16th at 5 p.m. They'll leave the church. Then on the 24th, they're not going to have a night service. Duncan's Creek Children's program will be during the morning worship service on, let's see, it's going to be on the 17th, I believe. Morning service. And we hope everybody will have a good day and have a good Christmas coming up. Everybody's getting excited about it, and a lot of a lot of things going on, different programs and different services. So take in what you can and enjoy it. Just a good time of the year. And so far, that's about all I have this morning. It's just quiet and calm out here, looking for a good day, and I hope you guys will have one.
Thanks, so you do as well. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
bye.
All right, take care.
So it was right. Got to take in all the beautiful Christmas lights because it goes from December to January. It goes from a winter wonderland to a cold gray bucket of blah.
Well, then it starts getting cheerful for Valentine's Day.
Well, yeah, and then spring. March. Hit spring in March.
I love that word.
Can't wait.
Spring.
Folks, now's the time to stop in at NC Tractor Farm Supply for their year-end clearance sale. They're offering 23 to 100 horsepower Massey Ferguson tractors. Whatever size tractor or more you're interested in, now's the time to stop by and talk with Phil Sheehan and his professional staff. But hurry in soon. Time is passing by, and the end of the year is almost here. Stop by NC Tractor today, 509 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Call 288-0395. And while you're out and about buying Christmas stuff, why not head over to Patriot Arms and get that man or lady on your Christmas list something that they will love. Don't waste another moment trying to figure it out. 118 Makers Place in Forest City. The best directions, it's right behind Danieltown Baptist Church, in between Danieltown Baptist Church and Highway 74. They've got a store full of great deals, huge inventory, gift certificates are available, layaway program. They have new and used merchandise. They also buy, sell, and trade guns only. But they have ammo, apparel, holsters, cleaning supplies, and they have guns repair and a gunsmith on site. Patriot Arms is an amazing gun shop and so much more. Locally owned by the good old boys right here in Rutherford County. See them today. Or give them a call at 828-919-2803. Tell them Todd and Tracy sent you over there.
I think me and you wear the same size now. I think I wear a 9mm too.
Absolutely. Shop local, support our small businesses. Of course, I can take a 45 like that too.
Right.
I have a 45 as well.
What would be best for me?
9mm.
A 9mm.
7:42. We're going to continue our call around report. Check in with Tina White after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, and independent.
7:42, 7:42:37. 7:42 and 37 seconds.
Okay,
Tina White. Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I thought, now what is he saying?
I just look at him in awe.
Hello from Shingle Hollow.
How are you doing this morning, Lady?
It is a good morning. It's another cold morning up here, but it's going to be a good morning because, like Sue was saying, the sun is shining. It's beautiful. We got the fire department was all quiet the past 24 hours. We have some birthdays today. Pleasant Grove's calendar has Ryan Whiteside. I heard, I think Robbie Samuel mentioned him, so happy birthday, Ryan. And Roger Tomlin, both on Pleasant Grove, and on Pilgrim's Way Baptist Church calendar, we've got Preacher Wayne Stafford's birthday and Grace Camp. And then a friend of mine, Miss Arlene Crow. So we have all kind of birthdays up here in this area. Wishing them all a happy birthday. For Christmas plays that are coming up, I heard from a couple churches. Shingle Hollow is, well, let me start off on the 10th. On the 10th, I can't get my tongue straightened up this morning. Piney Knob Baptist Church is having their children's Christmas play at 6 p.m. on Sunday. And then on the 16th, Montford Cove is having a live nativity from 6 to 8 p.m. And then on the 17th, Shingle Hollow is having their Christmas play at 7 p.m. And Piney Knob's having their adult Christmas play at 6. And then on the 24th, Pilgrim Way Baptist Church is having their annual Christmas Eve service at 7 p.m. So we've got a lot of Christmas plays going on, stuff that we can do all the rest of December. We can be busy. And I hope to attend some of these. I think that's all I've got this morning, though.
All right, Tina, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good Wednesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Have a wonderful hump day. Stay
Thanks.
safe.
Bye-bye.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're going to move in and check in with Union Mills and Brenda Kelly after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:45 on this Wednesday.
Hump Day, yeah.
Hump Day, that's right. Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District. Good morning.
Good morning on this wonderful Wednesday morning.
Good
How's everything going up that
morning.
way, Brenda?
Do what?
How's everything going up that way?
Well, it's going just fine as far as I know, and if it ain't, that's fine too, because I don't know about
That's
it.
right.
And you can't do a thing about it, can you?
That's exactly right. So we hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I've got 38 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or any anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, we got a bake sale December the 17th, 2 to 5 p.m., needed dessert. Pick one up at Far City Church of the Nazarene. Money raised will go where needed most. And so far, that's the only announcement I got. It's just short, sweet, quiet, and we're just sitting around waiting on Santa Claus to get here.
That's right. All right, Brenda, we appreciate it and have a good Wednesday.
Okay, catch you later.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Take care.
Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. Going to check on Luther Gillikin after this.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherfordton, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
7:48 on this Wednesday morning. Luther Gillikin with us from the Ellenboro Fire District. Luther, good morning.
Good morning, you two. I had a good time down here. I hope you are.
Oh, having a wonderful time up here.
That's right. The coffee's good, the biscuits good, everything's good. I'm having a good time.
That's right. Tell us about Ellenboro.
But it's quiet. I had this morning, not a whole lot going on. Let's see, fire department asked 2 medical charge yesterday. Had one fire up there in 74 West, but it got every man just burned his leaves in the ditch. So they just watched it burn, turn around and come back. And that's what's going on down here. So you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you, Luther. Have a good day.
Take care now.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Let us know what's happening down in that peaceful little hamlet of the county.
At Carolina West Wireless, the gifts are on us this holiday season. Save thousands on bundling iPhones, iPads, and watches with new lines of service. Need to upgrade? Save big there, too. To celebrate the gifts we are most grateful for, our customers, we are having a holiday customer appreciation event at our retail store locations. Join us December 7th through 9th and get the best savings of the year and register to win great prizes. Celebrate the holidays with us as we celebrate you. Carolina West Wireless.
Just, I forgot to mention this. I should be mentioning this. Our AM is out of order this morning. So if you know anybody who likes to listen to us on the AM side of the radio dial, please call them and tell them no, the AM is not working. Go over to the FM side. You can find us at 100.9 on the FM dial. AM 590 is not working.
Right.
Guys are going to come out and try to fix that next couple of days. But as for right now, the AM is not working. And honestly, it sounds better on FM anyway. You can you can hear us better.
100.9. I think some people get mixed up and go 109. It's 100.9.
We look much better on the FM side.
Oh, we sound pretty good too.
Granny B's is our official sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Granny B's sub sandwich. Granny B's does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Or if you'd rather have the pinafores, you can get those instead. Granny B's hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday today or an anniversary, give me a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and pick a winner, and the winner will receive a free box of those pinafores, compliments of Granny B's.
Tony Blair, former Prime Minister of England, recounted for a September 1999 Women's Journal interview his most embarrassing social gaffe. He was attending an important international conference when a lady who looked strikingly familiar to him asked him his name. He responded with, "I'm Tony Blair from the British Labour Party. And who are you?" he inquired. "My name is Beatrice, and I'm from the Netherlands." "Beatrice who?" "Just Beatrice." Not satisfied with just a name, he asked, "And what do you do?" She said, "I am the Queen." It is embarrassing to meet someone you should know and your mind goes blank. It is especially hard if you travel a lot in many different settings. The mind struggles to remember where you met this person. But Jesus put things in perspective from his point of view when he contrasts a few sparrows and a human being. Jesus said, 5 sparrows are sold for 2 pennies, yet not one of them is forgotten by God. In fact, the hairs of your head are all numbered, so don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. You may forget names or even your own, but you can be confident that you are always known by God. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
Birthday. Happy birthday to Jacob and Jenna Whitener, twins today. Ryan Whiteside's also having a birthday today. Junior firefighter, so happy birthday, Ryan. Today is also Billy Callahan's birthday. He's 42 years old today. So happy birthday, Billy. And Pam Mosley, 63 from Rutherfordton, celebrating a birthday. We're going to pick a winner from those in just a few moments. Birthdays and events throughout history. Birthdays, 1941, Helen Cornelius. You may remember her singing with Jim Ed Brown back in the day. That was some beautiful music. In 1732, the first play is held in the American colonies. In 1876, the first crematorium was opened in the United States. In 1877, the Washington Post publishes its first edition. We were just talking about this, Tracy.
Yes.
In 1964, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first aired on television on this
1964.
Day, back in 1964.
Gosh, we weren't even born.
Nope. Today is Mitten Tree Day, National Gazpacho Day. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
St. Nicholas Day, National Miners Day, and National Pawnbrokers Day. And the winner of our pinafores, compliments of Granny B's, Billy Callahan, 42 years old. So congratulations, Billy. Go by Granny B's, pick those up, and enjoy. Compliments of WCAB.
Your name, I'll go ahead and send the name over, so just pick them up at Granny's.
Going to send the name over to Granny's. Just go by there and tell them you were the winner of the pinafores for today and enjoy. Compliments of WCAB and Granny B's. Gonna see if we can get a hold of our buddy Wayne Rollins this morning, see what's going on over at Wayne's Lunchbox. I know he's taking some orders for that catering coming up on Christmas, so if you need some Christmas orders, you definitely need to get a hold of Wayne to get your orders in for Christmas. Going to be distributing those. Nope, not going to be able to get a hold of Wayne Rollins this morning, so we'll just tell you about Wayne's Lunchbox. You can go by Spindale over there and order you some great food. Enjoy Wayne's Lunchbox Monday through Thursday. All your homemade favorites that are sure to please even the picky eaters. Got burgers and salad sandwiches. Meat, veggies, open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2. Suppers, 3 until 7. Wayne's Lunchbox also has a great catering service from budget, traditional to elaborate. Whatever your taste is, Wayne can provide you all you need for a perfect event. Located at 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call them at 828-395-2225. That's Wayne's Lunchbox. And get those Christmas orders in for his catering coming up. He'll prepare you.
It is right around the corner.
Right around the corner, be here for you. Now, if you don't feel like cooking, give Wayne a call, let him cook for you. It's Wednesday, folks. Been great being here with you on this Hump Day. Wednesday, December the 6th. Hope you have a great Wednesday. We'll be back in here first thing tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for great music from right here in the Blue Room. Compliments of WCAB. As for us, be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you.
We promise.
Have a great